Greg doesn't know I'm in his truck. Warning, the following contains actions performed by idiots. What you're about to view should not be taken as factual or educational. For further questions, please refer to your Google. I thought it looked kind of silly that is all over there and this side is just all empty and by itself. So instead of shooting straight down, I'm basically going to mimic something similar to that, and it's going to go shoop, and then I cut that out so the exhaust can go right through there and actually mount to it. That's what that little hole there is for. And then it's going to go right over that motor mount, down, out, and then I'm going to do I'm going to patch it in a way that looks race car-ish. Basically going to look like a plate that was put here to protect the paint from exhaust. So it's going to look good and it's going to match all this, but I'm going to overlap it and really not stress and take a ton of time on all the other parts like I'm going to do up there and up there. This is going to be very functional, very race car looking. So then that's going to wrap around, come down, motor mount, come underneath, and then right here it's going to come out dead center, and I'm going to get 4 like header size, like Honda header size tubes, and put them right in the middle. So it's going to be like a little Gatling gun, dead nut center coming straight out. So that's the plan, that's what we're doing. Here we go. It's going to be perfect. I'm excited, I can see it. It's going to be good. It's going to look like a freaking octopus. But I almost screwed up. That piece was getting too big to be able to come in and out as one piece, so I stopped, added a V-band to that. We're going to add a V-band to that little piece real quick, and then should be able to get the rest of it in one shot. Then we'll work on that patch panel and we'll see where we end up. envisioned in my head, but I don't have that metal press thing that you know, you use to put hard angles on stuff. I have a table, a straight edge, and a hammer. And so if this turns out, there is going to be a significant amount of luck involved. Okay, this should be the last time I interrupt you watching this. So I'm having a hard time bending this nicely. So what I'm going to do is cut this line, not all the way through, but I'm going to do like probably 2 passes with it and get it to the point where I could bend it with my fingers. As you can see, it's getting a little, you know, it's getting a little wobbly just because I don't have the, the proper equipment, or I kind of have a lack of space. Like I need specific little increments and stuff to make this work. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to cut this, and then that's going to allow me to bend it real easily, bend it at a 90, test fit it, and then do a couple tacks, let it stay in that spot. So slightly more cuts were involved. As you can see, it follows the body line pretty. I'm actually really proud of that. Look at, I mean, that follows really well for, yeah, for me doing stuff. And yeah, it looks really rough. We're gonna get most of it to look about like this. Cut the hole out and do kind of the last big parts, and then the, you know, I'll go through and final finish it. It fits really well. Ouch. So it even curves up on the bottom and grabs that part there. So I mean, it fits really snug. If you're still here for this part of the video, you're gonna want to watch until the end. This is gonna be so stupid, so ridiculous. I will tell you that I did contemplate this idea, but it looked too much like a flower than a Gatling gun exhaust. So I got the exhaust coming to right here. I'm gonna make this part and center it, and then I'll know where and how that's gonna match up. So I had this going on, just kind of mocking it up. I also don't really like how that works just between the metal itself and kind of what I tried to do there. Not a fan of it. So this is a C5 Corvette header. I looked them up on eBay just to make sure I wasn't ruining something expensive, and this particular setup is $143 for both, so I'm going to sacrifice it. Okay guys, it's done. I'm pumped. I know a lot of you guys wanted me to use the factory exhaust outlets, but this popped into my head and it's way cooler, so we're going with it. I know it's still got some jank to it, but I really like it. I didn't heat wrap that one yet because we still have to stick a wastegate on it, so we'll wait on that. But once that panel's all finished up and we figure out how to properly put it on, which by the way, if you have a good idea, rivets and doing some clean stitch welds are the two options I have in my head. But if you have some other ideas, let me know. It turned out so stinking cool. I really like it. The intercooler is gonna have to move up. If I did this flat and not up and down like that, it would have cleared. But I'd rather move this cheap little bracket and actually make it a little stronger and just scoot it up just a little bit. I mean, a good amount of room. We'd probably go up another like 3 inches before we're hitting the turbo. We could also tilt it back underneath the turbo. We could do a lot. So I'm pumped. I have to go. I have not edited a single thing of which you have just watched, and this video is supposed to be up in about 2.5 hours, and it usually takes me about 2.5 hours to edit. So I gotta go. I'm pumped. It's sick. All the fuel fittings for the Jeep are here. Like I've said 25 times, I'm getting Honda out of this week. So the Bug's gonna be stupid close to starting. Jeep's gonna be really close to starting. Everything's moving. I have an absurd amount of work to do this week for hydro dipping. I have, I think it was 11 parts from customers, and then this month's earth roamer is already done. I have January's that showed up here. I have to finish that before January for other reasons. So I have a stupid amount of work ahead of me. So bear with me. I'll try and have another video up next Sunday. That's the plan. I just want to make sure it's good. I don't want to throw anything together. So we'll see. But thank you guys for watching, and let me know what you think. You guys can tell me whatever you want. I don't really care at this point. I'm on cloud 9. That looks sick. I'm rolling with it. But I'd love to hear your opinion. Just don't be a swamp donkey. We've been over that. All right, guys. We'll see you next week.